Hello YouTube and welcome back into our Let's Play. Again, ignoring term timer. This game is all about fun. I just learned that this policy card is not even as good as I thought it was. And that is to say it doesn't actually do anything to help us here other than merge two existing policy cards. So I don't really need that. I was thinking that would be cute to put together with stuff, but we're getting free settlers. We're getting tons of extra population. We got a lot going on here. We have decided, because I never, ever get to take this. In fact, I think that this in the Renaissance era is so freaking late, too late for these cities that we settle to have an impact on the game a whole lot, right? So that's part of the problem. We're still going to do it, and we're kind of doing some different shenanigans here today. I'm going to take advantage of this. It's going to give us 3 extra population, so we're starting with 4 population. That's pretty significant because it gives you the ability to lock into districts. But again, when you're this late in the game and you already have this many cities / districts, that cost is already pretty high. So locking in district that late in the game doesn't do that much, but it is nice that you have your second one locked in alongside your first one, hopefully, if you're being diligent about that. In addition, we'll get extra movement for naval and embarked units to allow us to get over and settle, and then give us some extra loyalty on these our new continents. I think that monumentality is actually still the better choice. We haven't actually produced a whole lot of settlers ourselves. Like there are some games where we produce like 10, 12 settlers. I think we might be approaching, because we've taken most of our cities, right? We settled 3 on our own and then stole the rest. And so everything that we've been building these last few turns, you know, that does count, but settlers cost scales. So I think the faith buying from monumentality with 30 faith per turn and about 1,000 banked would allow us to settle some new cities, get them to pop 2, and then faith buy and expand even further. But still, we're going to take this. It'll be fun, and we'll see how it goes. I won't get that movement because that movement gets generated at the beginning of the turn. So even though we just added in 2 extra movement, we don't get it till next turn. So they're not stolen, they're freed. I like that take. I like that spin. It's very dictatory. And then we can finish her off like the gentleman we are. Actually, I will take it with this. I was thinking of taking it with the galley for no reason, but we'll take the caravel and go explore. We have a couple. Did I get all first meets? No, we got like one random weird first meet, but everyone else has been met. So, sorry about that, Poland. Mostly. Not really. And then this city needs some food love. Needs some housing, but then also needs to build us mausoleum. I guess I pillaged that. My bad. My bad. Bullied the bully. I know. We really, you know, that's the thing. If you wrong me, I will figure out how to punish you. Because I'm vindictive. No, don't be vindictive. Be forgiving. It's a much better quality. So we have commercial hub and then a holy site here. I don't know what to do with your districts. 11 turn settler. I think we're happy with all of these settlers. This gives me 8 more settlers added into our 8 existing cities. Seems pretty decent to me. So I think all the ones that we're building are where we want to be. And I'll chop out some of this jungle for these last couple. Why is there an entertainment complex? The world may never know. Can you build Coliseum? Ooh. All right, maybe. It's kind of fun. Another thing is like I could faith buy some builders around here and get some repairing done. So I don't think I need settlers. We can switch off of that policy soon. I can either focus on districts or just get a builder and clear some spots for districts, or get the trader. I'm going to get the builder. Yeah, that's true. If we don't settle cities until gunpowder, we will get muskets. Not late enough in the game, or my science isn't good enough for us to be getting redcoats. And we won't get one for every city, but we will get a free melee unit, whatever our best one is, when we settle the first a new continent for the first time. So we will have some escorts on here with some melee units, which will be good. And I could bring some of these embarked, like, crossbows and stuff over just in case we need a little bit more military support. Did I send some scouts to blitz the goody huts? I really didn't. We were kind of, it felt like we were on the wrong side of the world here. Norway did in fact settle a city here first. Our settler lens, actually not seeing loyalty from him. Are you in a dark age? No. How are there so few games, few civs left in this game? Is there a way that we lose this game? There may be. Gilgamesh converting everybody. So we need Frederick. We need both of them to defend their religions. 3 of 67. There's only 4 of us left. That's crazy. Huey? Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Denounce? I thought we were going to be friends now. Aw.
The 4 characteristics.
Me too, Sarge. Me too. I keep getting confused on it. So we definitely don't need this anymore. We're done with the war. Almost done with settlers, but we need to keep it in for now. Diplo League. We have three envoys available. So let's get double envoys there. So I guess we'd want to build it there. It's kind of weird. I was trying to think of Theater Square adjacencies and stuff, but colonial taxes will be a great policy later on. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I agree. Give me some science now. Let's get our buildings. Perhaps. There are barb ships out and about, so should be a little careful. But our settlers are always so brave. We'll bring this. Yeah, the movement at sea is quite nice. So we'll bring a couple units over. They're likely to be infested with barbarians in the New World. Sufjan Spirit, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome on into the shop. I appreciate that. Do you love fog busting? Yeah, it does feel pretty good. I agree. But I never had a problem with the graphics. Some people don't like the graphics in Civ 6, and I was never one of them. Some people miss the fog of war from Civ 5. Hello, son of Picard. Yep, there's a Terra map, hence the late exploration. Sufjan, I appreciate that. Been watching the old ones on YouTube. Been missing you for weeks. Great to catch you a stream online. Welcome in. Thank you so much for taking the time to come over to the live stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. And I hope you enjoy your emotes as well. I think I want to keep the Niter. So if I'm willing to give you Niter, I can get 36 gold per turn. And I'm generating Niter, so it's not like my units will disband or not be able to be healed or anything. Nice, Sarge. Have I seen stream viewers? Has my viewership been up? Blue is your question. It has. It was growing anyways. So prior to Corona, prior to any of that, we were already trending upward pretty majorly. Hold on. Yes, my numbers are looking very, very good and very, very healthy. I don't. It'll be. We had a conversation to start the stream about that actually, and it'll be interesting to see if. Oh my! Can that be our spawn? It'll be interesting to see if after all of this dies down at least a bit, if things go back. I attributed it to the colloquial phrase of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's just kind of how streaming works, and at least in my experiences. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of that or what. Sometimes I get distracted. If you guys haven't noticed. If you save the camp for 5 or 6 turns, you can get a boost if you upgrade the swordsman. You mean... Wait, what? Do I have to have a musket for it to work? I mean, the trade route's the biggest part of this. But it's a free melee unit. It doesn't say I have to have it, right? Oh, the musket kill boost. Ah. Here is what you're talking. I get you. I get you. I get you. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. I'm probably gonna wind up with a district there, so I'm not gonna make a mine. Well, then we should pull back and move. He may clear it in time, but he had knights going against a pikeman, so that doesn't feel great. I could build this armory, but I really just want to hard tech it. I don't need the armory, really. And it's 3 turns instead of 5. These cities are very close to being settleable. I could settle right underneath this volcano. All right, so there's definitely a city in here, maybe. Barboat's gonna pillage the dock. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to kill it, I think, before that happens. Yeah, because they can definitely pillage our dockyard. Harvest that. Copper. Yeah, exactly, Sarge. Agreed. These new luxuries in new cities starting with Builder and 4-pop feels great. What doesn't feel great is the turn-on part of it. But yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Why is there a campus pin in the water here? Because I really want this to be a thing. It's +6 campus. I thought it was 8. Counting is hard. We need an Ooh Shiny emote. That is factually correct. That is factually correct. So where are these cities going to go? This one? This looks like a good city. Lots of resources. We could settle the cocoa, actually. But we can also just improve it. Got goodie huts to be had down here. Some nice Alcazar tiles. This is under a volcano, but it's not even active yet. Any advice on a coupe game which has about 6 or 7 city-states and about 10 tiles within the first settle? You plunked right in the middle? That's actually a good problem to have. You should be able to expand to other regions of the world with coupe fairly easily. So those city-state first meets, assuming you got the first meets, are fantastic. So you're coming down here. I don't mind this marble settle. Let's take a look. Can also go inland maybe. This will be pretty good too. Versus the inland, because we can get this. I don't know how I'm gonna get up there, but a perfect Huey, pretty close. Pretty close to an actually perfect Huey. Almost more perfect from the perspective of you can put a theater square there. I think that's probably more valuable than like the one amenity in a lot of cases. I know. It already went, but it's still fun to think about. Yeah, I just want that whole system reworked, really. Sarge, I want a tier of happiness beyond happy. Beyond ecstatic. Then I think you just enable all of the mechanics that are already in the game and you just actually reward people. I'm so sorry that I play with my hair on stream. It's just so long and I don't know what to do about it. Baba Barius, thank you so much for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Welcome on into the shop. Thank you, thank you. It's not my vanity, it's just my stinking hair. It's too long. It's way too long. Sure, just stay. What's up, Calculated Potato? How you doing? Do you think increasing the gaps between happy levels as they would now help? No, it's just that the upper echelon isn't that worth it in most cases. Shave it off. I thought about it. Hair down to your belly button. I'm not. That is fair. Perspective matters. I am not at that level. However, the last time I got a haircut was before Christmas, so boy, it's been a minute. Nice Alcazar right away. I think I'm just going to settle the goodie hut. Look at these brave settlers. I'm gonna give them a medal. Wait, do I agree with the game? I would start, frankly, I would start hoarding your money, sock it away under your mattress because the world is clearly ending since I agree with the settle location suggested here. So definitely I know a lot of crazy stuff has been going on lately, but that is definitely the craziest part of it. So heed my warning. Heed my warning. Hello. Boop. Don't take my settler. Just hit me. Yeah, hit me. Hit me again.
Having seen a non-map,
We just got, wait, did we just get a sea dog? We did. That's cool. That timing worked out. So we actually got credit for finishing mercantilism as the district was building, and then we got a sea dog for free 99. Is that so we were talking about puppies earlier. Should I consider getting a sea dog? I like I said, I don't know much about dogs. But is that a good kind? I'm gonna build this for era score. I haven't gotten a good combo. Not necessarily that I like this combo at all, but there aren't other relevant districts for this city to get, and I'll just do this for the era score. If only Statue of Liberty provided like 4 settlers for us or something like that. That would be so good. That would be so good in this game. I'm not. I hope my facetiousness rings true there. Hello, is it Friedenfo? Friedenfo. Thank you. Welcome into the live stream. Happy to have you here. And hello to you. If you're coming over from YouTube, I do appreciate you taking the time to stop by the live stream. Good to have you here. Why would you not just go around? See, he's gonna clear it before I get to. Lame. It was Pearl Jam, yeah. I mean, that's I'm gonna do this bit on stream sometime where we make fun of the 90s music and stuff. But that's a pretty iconic one to make fun of. I guess you can go down this. Oh, no, you can't. There's ice. Sell in place? C seems fine. Although if I wait a turn, I get a musket. We're going to get so many goody HUDs. I wonder if one of them will give us a tank. Are we done with settlers? 1 turn, 5 turns. Well, we'll just get out of the policy. I don't need it now. So we get to free up those 2. We can throw in culture alongside. Maybe culture, gold. We've got a decent amount of trade routes at this point. So like culture, science, gold, builders. I mean, you could run offices, but I just don't think we need it. We're gonna start like housing capped, I think, in most cases. I think that seems fine. I think it's the hardest win type. Hardest win type, I think, is define hard. Define hard. The hardest part of deity is the early game and not getting run over early. Once you're established, I don't think any of them are like that hard to pull off. I don't know. My favorite's culture. I love going culture. That's my favorite. Diplo is actually pretty hard to pull off because the AI is good. Like, it's a very simple like equation to make the AI fight you on it. So in my Diplo games, I've gotten frustrated by the AI like voting me down and taking points and doing all of that stuff. So I guess you could definitely argue Diplo. But again, I think it's just such a straightforward path that they know exactly how to fight you. All right, so we have muskets unlocked, so this should give us a free musket, which will be more era score. So this is, what is this settle worth? So if we get a musket, we're going to get a musket, we're going to get a flooded river settle, we're going to get a new continent settle, and that's about it. So 7 era score? No. 1. 2. So that's the 3. And then the niter. Oh, the niter's only worth 1 because somebody else has one. All right. I over calculated that. I thought it was going to be 7 too, but it was only 4. See, starting housing capped. So like that growth on a new continent, not so much. No, I was right there with you, man. I thought it was 7. No worries. How to get the new by being Vicky is how we got the musket. We get not only that, but we get a free trade route. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Don't forget to lock in their second district. That is a good call. And this is a good idea. Actually, commercial hubs are very nice to lock in right away because you're usually settling on a river and there's usually a spot for it. But yeah, by locking in this, we get a nice, easy district triangle. So that turns us into a +3 campus and a +3 commercial hub. So just fine. It's just viable, you know? Purchase monument. If anything, I'd actually purchase the granary. But they don't have tiles to grow into, so I think both are a wasted use of money. See, like we're working very poor tiles. If anything, you'd buy. I mean, the monument is nice for expanding to tiles. I will grant you that, but we're going to expand to this first and this first. You're actually just better off buying this 2-2 if you want it. But I'm not going to save the money. We'll just let these cities do their thing. I really don't know. I still don't know the victory type. Which feels kind of weird. Watch out for America this game. I know, right? It feels like we're settling the new world here. Ooh. Not bad. Free Scout is a skirmisher at this point. Let's go for a wonder or two. We'll just kind of take our time with this game. See, I feel like the Terra map is just a lesson in delayed gratification, because those are two awesome goody huts, and I love seeing those rewards on turn 10. At turn 150, feels a little less impactful. Not that I'm complaining about getting a relic. I guess maybe I am complaining. I'm not complaining about getting a relic. I'm complaining a little. Yeah, it's a little troll. That's all. It's just a little troll. Is this the better spot, actually? We pick up that tile. No, I really like starting with this. I'll buy out to this and get an Alcazar there too, and then that expands all their borders. They can get plantations. This is a great city. That is a great city. More settlers coming, because why not? Oops. Shoot, I did that wrong. Why do we take damage in Newcastle? It flooded. Do you see the muddy banks of the Wishka? Wishka? It's called Wishka? Spiffing Bread would be proud. I found the tea. I like it. I like it. I like that tile. That is a good tile. Jay Mandu, thank you so much for the 7 months, dude. Appreciate it.
Glad to see you back. Looking forward to more YouTube content.
Absolutely, Jay Mandu. Sorry about that, buddy. Thank you very, very much. Welcome back for 7 months. Good to have you here. Yeah, the colonization play. Wait, which do you mean, Sarge? Do you think I can fight Sumeria? I don't know. I could take a look. I don't know that we really want to. I appreciate you, J Mandu. It's okay. It's been a weird week, but wow. Wow, with the double flood. Do I settle at Petra City? I wonder if we can still get it. It's available. The settler can't die with the swordsman on top of it. Thank you. Thank you, Suf. That's very nice of you to say. Settlers are good, or traders are good. Took a weird way there with the cliffs. That's true. Our engineers are better than most. Could get the armory and get some engineers, I suppose. This doesn't belong to anybody. 1, 2. Oh, no, it does. No, it does. Gomez, thank you for the follow. Whoa, what is going on up here? So, can't get up the cliffside now, but I'll settle the city there, and we can get up there. Yeah, I was thinking of it like an air domination finish. Not really sure. Royal Navy Dockyard. Yeah, they're cheap. Yeah, I know. For chops and stuff, it's an interesting thought. I will go armory here and play with that because it's not something. It's not a mechanic I've really explored. Late stage air was fun. Cool. Yeah, so he though, as far as being in the tech tree, he's miles ahead of us. He's in the modern era. So we're incredibly far behind. Now we've taken our time through these, but he's had a science advantage early. So now's when we have to tech past them. Not worried about that. Not super worried about religion. Germany looks pretty Catholic. He looks pretty Protestant. Should be okay. What's his I wonder what his faith per turn is. 119. That's actually not that insane. Apostles get pretty expensive. What's your brand, buddy? Frank's? If you get a religion in the new continent, it may take a while for Gilgamesh to get there. Yeah, we could like try to spread some Buddhism. We still have Buddhism in some of our cities from the Khmer. We have the holy sites too, so that's an interesting option. We may want to do that just to protect against the religious victory. Gives me another musket. I got stuck. Yeah, we'll work on some faith stuff to protect against that. I think that's a reasonable option. We should also, because we can now, like we're now getting established over here, should look at some trade route quests to see if any are around. Granada has one. Let's get our dockyard first. That's a berserker. I wonder if this will provoke Norway into some shenanigans. I was thinking that was going to be for the wonder, but that's okay. I should have checked that. It's okay. There. You can't say I never built you guys an aqueduct. And this is a +4 industrial zone. It's also a fairly centralized one. It's not amazing. And obviously it's way too late in the game to get industrial zones, but we'll get it for just, you know, variety / the era score. So that's fine. Yeah, actually getting Valletta on our side. Oh, they are on our side. Oh, I should be faith buying things.
My man.
I mean, this I don't hesitate to spend at all because we're not really doing a whole lot with our faith. So we can improve these cities by like getting them a granary. And something like that. That's really good. Jay Lemasters, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. Yeah, the strategic resource pantheon's pretty decent with Vicky. I agree. Depending, because you do have an iron bias and a coal bias and stuff. So, ancient walls to pump up tourism. I don't know that tourism is the name of the game here for us, but that's an interesting thought. This poor city sucks, huh? Get them a mine. That's all I can do. How are they going to build mausoleum? That's not something that was thought about. Oh well. And then yeah, I wanna finish faith buying. Yeah, buying the granary, buying the walls, buying any of that with faith. It's a very cheap cost. I like Valletta a good bit. We could buy a bunch of walls, I suppose. But I think getting these guys infrastructure with late settles like this is a little bit better than the walls. Wonder Engineer went. We're about to get some tourism going. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. Could go into theocracy for faith buying. Yeah, that's true. It would be an efficiency there, but we'd give up our economy policy slots for it, and I think I like where we're at. Also, being in Merchant Republic, like we're building a lot of districts. Part of the best part about this, 15% extra production towards districts, and this comes exactly when you should be building your districts. Generally, I try to finish a game like every other stream, but some of them just go long and like this will be a drudgy one that feels like it kind of takes forever. But that's okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying exploring some of the new mechanics, or new to me mechanics, I suppose. Oh yeah, that's true. I need to place more districts, don't I? See, I'm so not used to that 4-pop thing. Great Cosmos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I also don't want to spend a ton of money on tiles for placing districts, but these guys have a pretty obvious campus. Thank you, Dudette. Keeping me honest. Could use veterancy to help with the dockyards. That's a really good idea. That's a very good idea. What are the game settings? Yeah, there you go. There's the game. Always play on deity. Unless we're doing like something very specific. Seems fine. Seems good. Magnus to chop out some of our new cities is interesting. Reina for some money. Let's have a Reina city, shall we? I'm doing this thing that I hate doing, so let's commit to it. Let's just commit to our bad decisions. Bye, Dudette. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. And actually, that puts us about up on the video. We're continuing to expand. This is kind of crazy, expanding this late in the game. This is something I'm very unfamiliar with, but I am enjoying it. So hopefully you guys are too. And if you guys are watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.